My TikTok feed has been out of control this summer. Sam has put together some of his worst offenders. I'm about to watch them. Let's get started. Beep whoop. Recorded a time lapse to check my posture. Okay. Whoa. Oh my God. You know that human evolution chart that people have? I feel like now we're on the tail end of that as we're all becoming tech snack individuals. And whatever this is like Fantastic Four type-ish. Pepto-Bismol slices. Ew, this can't be real. This is what RFK has been warning about this whole time, about food dyes.
Yellow dye number 5, red 40, BHA, BHD.
What are you talking about? If you need OTC medications with your pizza, probably shouldn't be eating the pizza. Whoa, my God. Oh my God, these rescues. These reflexes are the sickest I've ever seen. These fathers' neurologic systems, their synapses are firing at rates and skill levels that only elite athletes can learn from. Oh, okay. This looks like what's known as a marfanoid complexion or disposition, which is a connective tissue disorder that leads to issues with blood vessels, bones, heart, eyes, even the mouth. A few features here that point me in that direction. Really long bones, chest deformity, crowded teeth, tall, thin stature. Those are kind of marfoid-like features that we frequently talk about. But then again, it could be a lot of other connective tissue disorders. I mean, with genetics, you just never know.
What does mommy say when you try to use my computer?
Say, Dada, HIPAA violation.
But wait, why is it a HIPAA violation for mom to use the computer? Bruh. For those who don't know, a HIPAA violation is a violation of a patient's right to privacy. So if a mother is a therapist or some kind of doctor, keeping records on your computer, allowing other people to access those records is a violation of HIPAA. Day 9 of no poop July. If you're not pooping on day 9, I'm not saying it's a medical emergency, but it should be thought about and evaluated. But the fact that the skin is so red warrants a quicker investigation. Like there's some sweat happening, diaphoresis, the skin is quite erythematous. I'm concerned here.
So our ancestors evolved to live and drink by a river, right?
Where is this going?
So when we drink standing up from cups, you're not getting proper hydration because this is not how we evolved to drink.
We're not getting proper hydration because gravity's actually helping us bring the liquids down, which is actually the right way to drink.
I like to simulate being by a river. You simulate scooping, pretend this cup is your hand, and now my amygdala is activated.
Amygdala.
My fight or flight is off because...
No, your fight or flight better be on because one of the most dangerous spots for an animal in the wild is when it's defenseless and not looking and drinking. Check out this video from National Geographic.
If you hydrate the way the pharmaceutical industry wants you to hydrate standing up like this.
Honestly, I feel like this is a dig at Secretary Kennedy, mostly because of the genes and the ridiculousness of the science-y statements being made. Like there are science words like amygdala, but none of them actually make sense in context.
Congratulations.
Some of the most expensive dates in the world. Like this one.
So what are you going to do now?
I'm pretty hungry. You want to get...
Are they playing a Mr. Beast video for the child?
Chad, my parents are here.
Chad, my parents.
I want to be a YouTuber.
It looks so good.
I feel like this is irresponsible parenting, not because they gave them the iPad, which obviously there's issues with that, but the fact that they left their child for 18 years in the hospital, that's like literally called birth and ditch. POV, I made you dinner. Pasta with cheese? Ew. Saliva? Oh, that went from like cute to just absolutely unnecessary in like 3 seconds. I would call this pasta de comunica, meaning that it has a communicable illness in it potentially. We have something where we try to deliberately provoke seizures to better understand while we're doing an EEG where the focus comes from inside the brain of the seizure, as well as what provokes the seizure. So sometimes we do sleep deprivation, sometimes we do flashing strobing lights. I feel like this is migraine provoking therapy where it literally just hurts the head.
Leave me alone!
Sometimes when I'm bored, I buy cameos and I just write the craziest prompt that I can think of. And this is one that I just sent to the Island Boy.
Oh my God, I gotta see this. What is it?
Hi, Island Boys. My daughter Chloe is a big fan of you. She's 19 and just got her first yeast infection.
All right, a little candidiasis. Let's see.
Can you give her a pep talk about how this means
No way they did this.
she's a real woman now?
Hey, Chloe, I heard you're a big fan of the Island Boys. So, yeah, you an island girl. I heard you're dealing with your first yeast infection. You feel embarrassed. Yeah.
No way, this has gotta be fake.
It's a very normal thing. It happens all the time. Do not be ashamed of it. Let me tell you something. I've dated girls that had yeast infections like 10, 11 times in a matter of a month. It happens.
I will say it's very non-judgmental. It's very positive. I would venture to say that the partners that this gentleman was with probably would have benefited from a consultation with either a family medicine doctor or a gynecologist, because there are treatments for this condition. Topical, oral, there's even specific ways to take certain oral regimens in order to combat repeat infections, and some lifestyle changes to make along the way. I wish he would have just ended with like, maybe talk to your doctor. Like that would have been a good finale to that cameo. They're probably doing some form of chest PT in order to loosen up some mucus. Aw, baby's really cute though. Sister pulls her MCL. Holistic mom helping the only way she knows how. Essential. Spray those essential oils. They will dive in deep into the ligament and start healing it. Look, a little TLC will subjectively make the pain feel better. Will it fix the sprain of the ligament? No, but if it makes the person feel better and therefore use less medications for pain, maybe that's a win. So I'm not gonna be judgmental. Why does Speed jump on mouse traps? Oh. His landing ability is sick, I gotta say. The athleticism is A tier. Oh, right on the toe! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, so you gotta watch. Oh my God, his feet are so dirty too. I hope his tetanus vaccine is up to date. For those who don't know, that's a very important vaccine that you get to prevent a bacterial infection. And even if you get a dirty wound and you've been vaccinated, if it's been more than 5 years, definitely need to have a discussion with your doctor. Wash it out as quickly as you can. That's a big step in infection control. So pouring a ton of water on there, that'll minimize the likelihood of infection. But then seeking help. I mean, that's bad. Oh, he did it again? With the wound? Wow, what does that mean? So, is it a lawsuit thing? Should Legal come after him?
Es como, sí.
You.
No, pero, sí. Pero, es sí.
Sí!
Have you ever seen a fat redhead? I can bet you $100 that you have never seen one in your life. The reason is because redheads actually physically cannot gain weight.
Is this Secretary Kennedy's head of science communications?
The reason I can eat junk food whilst I look like this is because
It's gotta be comedy, right?
the calories that redheads consume doesn't actually stay within our body.
I wish she made it about Cheetos. Like that she can eat unlimited Cheetos because it's like symbiotic with her body and therefore she can eat unlimited Cheetos.
Redheads have something called the MC1R gene, which is the gene that is responsible for our red hair. Now, this gene fights off any calories.
Literally, the gene's like out here, like Mayweathering and just fighting off the calories. I guarantee if you ask this individual what a calorie is, it's not gonna be a pretty answer. This is hilarious. Not because of what's happening on screen, but because of that audio. That bone cracking sound is used in every one of these style of videos. And it's always the same sound and always the comments fall for it. Oh my God, the bone cracking is so amazing. I would never do this. I would never allow anyone to do this. I would never trust an individual to do this. Maybe some like just gentle traction on the base of the occiput there, but not to this extent.
I always recommend this Fit Genius
What is this?
posture corrector, the bestseller on Amazon. It doesn't dig into your
It doesn't dig into your armpits. Did I become Irish in that? There's some kind of weird accent.
provides strong back support, and it's so lightweight and breathable that you can wear it comfortably.
I have a whole video dedicated to talking about how posture correctors are crap. And they somehow still stolen my voice to support them.
First time you put it on, your hunchback visibly improves. It's so comfortable, you can wear it 24 hours a day. In 7 days, no more back pain.
Okay, I hope by this stage of our relationship, you know that I would never promise such a thing, no matter how good the product is.
I'm having so much fun, I literally don't even feel the cold.
I hope she knows that foam is from a nearby sewer pipe. Is it?
That is salty.
Oh, I hope it's not a real sewer pipe. There's so much E. coli in there. That foam is turds. That foam is giving me the opposite of FOMO. God, that could be so problematic for the skin, the eyes, the bacteria load. Ugh. Also reminds me of Secretary Kennedy swimming in a lake with their child it was not safe to swim in. And clearly this person was influenced by our current Secretary of Health and Human Services. I would say swimming in turds is not compatible with a healthy lifestyle.
All right. What's going on, Joe?
Checking up yo-yo.
No, I mean, you got a massive left arm and left leg.
Is that real? I feel like that looks fake.
Haven't had me on the show for a bit. I've started a new hobby, started bodybuilding. Did the left-hand side, happy with that. But I got bored of it.
Maybe it is real. There was like hair on it and stuff.
Sort of just look like this now, but it's all right.
I don't understand British humor.
Oh, bloody hell.
Man in China invents bed on wheels to never leave bed. Interesting. I wonder if this is due to a medical condition or just because. That's pretty cool though. I kind of like it. It doesn't look comfortable. It looks very firm. Like imagine laying on wood all that time. You're probably gonna develop some pressure sores. A sacral D-cube. Oh, don't show pictures of that. Or show a picture of it and blur it, just so you can use your imagination for the rest. Okay, what's about to happen right now? Why? Dude, I get it, you're doing it for the views, but your trachea, your cartilaginous C rings are gonna crack, and then it's gonna hurt to talk. You're gonna damage your vocal cords or your thyroid. This area does not have muscle. The muscle is here. There's literally no protection for this. Stinging nettle eating championships? It doesn't sting though. If you wash it or cook it or something, it doesn't sting. Oh my God. The goal, strip and eat as many leaves as possible. Again, is this like, are these washed leaves? I know some people make like puree out of it. It's like I believe a Romanian dish. Oh, cider. Oh, so these do sting.
The world champion is this chap over here, 70.
Oh my God, 22 meters of nettles consumed. Put that on your Hinge profile.
Do this every single day before you go to bed, and this happens. You will reduce the stress hormones in your body, and that means that you will improve the quality of your sleep. You will get rid of negative thoughts, negative emotions, and energy blocks.
You know what? Sometimes I start my day and I have an energy block. It does upset me. And that's why I ask Bear and Rib to come on either side of my face and lick my face over and over again. And I just realized how wrong that sounded.
We'll let the comment section take care of that one for us.
Here's the ridiculous part. In comparison to the current Secretary of Health and Human Services advice that we've been getting, this is better advice. Because this person's just saying, just move around and it'll make you feel better. Do some calisthenics and warm-ups. I'm down. That's not even bad advice. Meanwhile, Secretary Kennedy out here is like...
And I see these kids that are just overburdened with mitochondrial challenges, with inflammation. You can tell from their faces, from their body movements. What the hell are you talking about?
Teacher in China accused of groping woman while giving CPR? What? That looked like perfectly normal CPR. looks totally appropriate, unless something else is happening. The medical school teacher offered to help the collapsed woman after a female doctor who was performing CPR got tired. Yeah, generally this is why we swap out when we're doing chest compressions every 2 minutes, because it's very tiring. And women actually get less CPR when they collapse and have a cardiac arrest because people are afraid to push on their chest. But that is being a good Samaritan, calling for help and starting CPR right away. I don't see anything inappropriate here. Again, based on what I'm seeing. Oh, and she regained consciousness. Yeah, I think these are fine. Placing his hands at inappropriate spots. These are unfounded. Based on this video, that's exactly where you push. Hard and fast in the center of the chest. And the depth is actually pretty good. The form is pretty good. Usually I'm critiquing here, but this is not bad. I think what happened is these netizens, they have watched too much Grey's Anatomy where they do such bad chest compressions. And as a result, they've not seen good chest compressions like this.
Let me show you guys what is inside a Breville espresso maker.
Components that make an espresso machine?
Your water is stored in a plastic container, so that's not great.
Okay.
Then it goes through a plastic tube here, up into here, which pumps the water here. This is an aluminum heating element. Definitely gonna get aluminum in your water.
Okay.
Associated with higher rates of dementia like Alzheimer's.
But see, like all these individuals, when they use words and heavy metals and all these things, like there's a level of it that is acceptable to your body. That happens naturally in nature, whether you consume foods from the earth or whether you drink from the Breville machine. So this is like pure fear mongering without a true explanation of what happens, what level of aluminum you're exposed to, what level of aluminum actually causes symptoms. It's just fear mongering at that point.
These tubes say they're BPA free. There's nothing that says there can't be BPE, BPS, PFAs, so forever chemicals, or other chemicals in here that...
You know which administration is actually making it difficult to study and remove toxic chemicals from our environment? The current Maha administration. Maybe have a chat with them since you were in the White House pounding raw liver shots. Raw liver and milk shots. Raw milk and liver shots. Oh, okay, Rib came right at the end. He probably just wants you to watch our video together when he was a puppy. Look how big he is now, but check out when I first got him as a puppy. As always, stay happy and healthy. Rib, you're so big and your eye's so gooey. Clean your eye.